Okay, today we're going to try to tackle ISO number 9, and just like always, the first thing that we want to do is we want to get an idea for the dimensions of the block. So starting at the base, we're going to put some tick marks there and count it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 units wide, and then the tick marks from the beginning to the end on this side, count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Be 4 units. The height, you don't really want to use this corner over here because there's been a fillet applied to this, which is a rounded cut rather than an angled cut. So I don't really want to try to measure the height using over here. I'm just going to take something that's flat with the highest part of the object. I'm just going to draw a dashed line down this way and count it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 units high. So we got a 9 by 4 by 6. Okay. And so now that we've got an idea of our dimensions, let's kind of figure out how we're going to cut this up. So the fillet is going to be on the left side, and the fillet is going to be dictated by this center mark that's been given right here. The radius of this fillet is 2 units because I can count 2 squares up this way and 2 squares horizontally. On the other side, this is cut, but it's cut in a circle. It's not rounded outward, it's rounded inward. So we're going to try to handle this 2 different ways. Let's go ahead and find out what the radius of that cut is, because it really does look like it's a circular cut. It's just cut the other way, as if it was the bottom left part of the circle instead of the top right part of the circle. So here we go. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So that means that this thing has a radius of 3. Okay, so we're going to use the fillet for the left side, and we're just going to make a sketch and cut on the right side, and we'll use the circle tool for the right part. Let's go into OnShape. Make sure that you create a document, call it 20 ISOs number 9. Once you get that created, start a sketch and click on the top view so you guys can see it. Move over to the top view on the icon, and we're going to start with our rectangle. So we're going to click a rectangle and click. I believe this was 9 by 4, so it's going to be 9, enter, 4, enter. It's going to put in the dimensions of your rectangle, green check mark, and I'm going to move back to an isometric view. Now we're going to use the extrude command, and we're going to extrude. I need to probably double check this. I think it's 6. Yes. So now look over here. The height of the block is going to be 6. Back to OnShape. We're going to type in 6 and green check mark. Okay. Now we have to worry about the fillet, and we have to worry about that circular cut on the right side. Let's do the fillet first, since it's the easy one. Up here, there is a chamfer button that we have been using, but right next to it is a button that's called fillet. We're going to use this one first. So I'm going to click the fillet command, and we're going to type in the radius that we want. On the top left, I believe the radius was 2. I'm going to type in 2, and then click on the edge of the block. Don't click on the face. Make sure you're clicking on the edge. See? Face, edge, face, edge. Click on that, and you should get a rounded edge that goes. You can see the space that was cut out from it. Click the green check mark. Make sure that it looks okay. So look at your fillet, compare it to the fillet from here. It looks like a radius of 2, and this one has, we typed in 2, so it should work, hopefully. For the other side, if I tried to use a fillet, it wouldn't look right because it would be rounded the other direction. So if I were like, oh, I just need to fillet this side as well too. If I click this side, and I type in 3 inches, it doesn't do what I need it to do. So it rounds it, but it doesn't round it the right direction. Okay, so we're going to try something else. So if I don't want to do this, I'm going to click this red X instead of the green check mark, and it makes it go away. So we're going to create a sketch. So click Create Sketch, and we're going to create it on the front of the object. Click on that, and I'm going to go ahead and move to the front view. Now we're going to use the circle command. So click on center point circle, and then move your mouse to the top right side, and then from there we're going to make it have a, see, this is diameter, So we're going to make it have a diameter that's going to be double the distance. So you want to have a diameter of 6. That will give you a radius of 3. Okay, so we're going to create this circle. And then from here, what you can do is you can just click on this and then click the extrude button, remove, click on the circle, make sure you click on the whole thing, and drag this arrow out as far as you can, and that will cut this circle out this direction. Click the green check mark, and here you have it. This is going to be 20 ISOs, number 9.